We are now in the court.
Almost. Right, good evening everybody, and very warm welcome to fellow town councillors. Also this evening, as you see, we've got the mayoress with us, and also the deputy mayoress, and also a warm welcome to County Councillor Sam Cross and the Filey Town Council Health and Safety Advisor, Mr. Ken Leafley. A very warm welcome to you all, and as usual, I don't need any introduction to you, but to my right is Mr. Gina Robinson, who's the town clerk, ably assisted by the deputy Maureen Prentice, who I believe is going to say a few words later. I hope that you've ordered the emergency evacuation procedure, which should be on your seats. Should the alarm go off, if you'll please leave the building by the new fire escape and proceed to the assembly point, which is situated at the corner of Queen Street and Reynolds Street. I do hope that you've all signed in. This is for everyone's individual safety, so that each person can be obviously accounted for in the event of the fire. Also this evening the Town Council will be recording the meeting tonight, and this will be displayed on the Council's website possibly within the next, well, probably within the next 2 or 3 days.
It might be a bit longer because of my holiday.
Right, okay. Well, watch this space then. And please, if you would, kindly switch your mobiles either to off or to silent. And I've omitted to ask, does anyone else wish to record the meeting this evening? No, thank you. And I would now like to declare the meeting open. Thank you. Right, I suppose I'd better say a few words, seeing it's possibly the last chance I'll get. It's been a long time. I remember a really sunny May morning. I was working up the allotments and I happened to look up and who should be walking down the allotments but Councillor Richard Walker. And I thought, hey, what does he want? He must be after something. Anyway, it came to ask if I'd be prepared for him to propose me as mayor. And straight away I said no, I'm not prepared to be mayor. I said that I would like to be deputy mayor, because I think that everybody should sit in that seat first before they move into this seat. Well, that was 4 years ago, and you know, I've been in chains ever since. So it will come as quite a relief this evening, I think. Not that they are a burden, because you know, I've really enjoyed wearing them. I've worn them with pride wherever I've gone. I spoke about Filey with pride wherever Susan and I have gone, and I'm sure that we'll take away some wonderful memories of our 4 years in chains. We've met some marvellous people in Filey and in the borough, and of course beyond. And when you become mayor, you really do discover what actually goes on in Filey with the many groups that we have. We felt that we had been warmly welcomed by all in Filey and in the borough and whoever or wherever we've been. We've been warmly welcomed particularly in the East Riding, where we socialised with many mayors. Also in our time we have supported many groups and organisations, groups like the Bloom Group, Friends of Fiery Parks, Spain, the Wilf Ward Trust. I remember an allegedly summer's afternoon where Susan and I were dancing on the lawn at the Wilf Ward Trust with the residents. It was bitterly cold and it was supposed to be the middle of summer. The Lions and the Rotary clubs. The Lions certainly make you work for your money, as former mayors will agree. I've supported the lifeboats strongly in my time, the British Legion, and of course this year, something that was really close to my heart, St Catherine's Hospice. It also gave me great satisfaction to be able to financially support local youth groups from my sponsored bike ride, As mayor you get to do some good and sometimes unusual things. I've opened a bridge, a supermarket, a kitchen. I reopened the Elderly Persons Club, and to cap it all, a public lavatory. Susan and I have always been pleased to host our civic services at the Methodist Chapel, with Methodist ministers Denise, Mark, and finally the comedian Graham. The Methodists, I feel, have really looked after not just me and Susan, but Filey Town Council in putting a wonderful civic service on for us. We've also hosted 3 dinners. Really difficult to decide on the guest list. Really, really difficult. There's so many deserving people in Filey that, you know, they really do deserve to come to our dinners. We've had a bit of fun, and I'd like to thank Councillor Haxley, because over the last 2 dinners, I think he's going for the brunt of the mickey taking, particularly from West Yorkshire, and he has taken it on the chin and with good faith. Advice for future mayors? Well, I can only say just be yourself. Wear this chain with pride, and wherever you go, like Susan and I have done, talk about Filey. Whether you think you're boring them to death or not, talk about Filey. And finally, I'd like to thank fellow councillors who supported me in my time. Also staff who've been a great help, and the hindrance at times, particularly Gina when she keeps filling the inbox. Sue, my deputy mayor, she's been a great support to me. She's often let me near for me to morning, and also Natalie, who's been the deputy mayoress. And of course, the person that I couldn't have gone on without was Susan, who's always been there for me at my side. She's been a great support and a great ambassador for Filey. And I've said enough now, so thank you very much. Right. Agenda item 1. Councillor Meek.
Can I request a recorded vote on items 1 and 5, please?
If that's your wish, Councillor Meek. Whether it will be necessary this evening.
Whatever.
Agenda item 1. Election of Chair, Town Mayor 2016-17. To elect a Chairman, Town Mayor for 2016-17, and the elected Chairman to receive and sign a declaration of acceptance of the office of Chairman and a written undertaking to abide by the Code of Conduct. Members are requested to complete a written proposal form for any nominations. Any proposed and seconded nominated councillors to give a short presentation to members of the Town Council on how they will conduct the role and responsibilities of the Chairman of the Town Council, Town Mayor of Filey, prior to any vote being taken. Are there any nominations for the office of Town Mayor and Chairman of Filey?
Yes, one nomination, Chairman. And that nomination is from yourself, Councillor John Shackleton, proposed by yourself, seconded by Councillor Richard Walker, and the proposal is I wish to propose Councillor Susan Bosworth as Town Mayor stroke Chairman for 2016-17.
Thank you. Well, I did propose Councillor Bosworth because she surely does deserve it. She's been an outstanding deputy for the last 3 years. She is a Filey lass. She knows Filey through and through, and she knows this council through and through. She's sat probably on all the committees on this council, and she's chair at the present moment of 2. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. I've sat in this seat for the last 3 years, and I've watched a great chairman and a great mayor perform the duties, and I've learned from that. I've learned an awful lot about what is entailed representing this council, this town, this community, of which we are all justifiably proud. And it would be an honour to serve that community to the best of my ability. I have got very big shoes to fill. This man has been an exceptional mayor for Filey. And I don't think I'm on my own in saying that. So it would be an honour to accept your nomination. Thank you very much.
You can have all the tears in your mouth.
I know I've got one in here, so.
Right, voting this evening will be as per Standing Orders 3F, which is a vote by show of hands. So can we have a vote by show of hands?
We haven't had a seconder yet.
Yes.
Oh, I thought they were supposed to speak as well.
Right.
No, I seconded it.
Would you like to say a few words, Councillor Boyd?
Yeah, yes. Looking on Sue's 3 years as deputy, I mean, she's done a fantastic job. I've been out with her on one mayoral visit to Hungerly School, and was she accepted? She was accepted absolutely great. Even the mayor of Scarborough said she was absolutely spot on doing it. And I think that she will be made a really good mayor. And I propose second you on that motion.
Can we have a vote now, please? Recorded vote.
Keep your hands up, please. Councillor Wilson.
Yeah.
I'll vote for myself. Councillor Glanville, are you abstaining or do you abstain?
Right. Well, thank you. I do declare that Councillor Susan Bosomer is elected mayor for 2016-17.
I don't want looking out with that. I've got to get used to wearing this.
That chain will come either to the front or the back.
Thank you very much indeed.
I'll go out this way.
Yeah.
Do we hear that?
Yes, yes.
You have to wait a minute, won't you?
You take a couple, Jeff.
Smile. It feels very strange to come here. I've got to sign a piece of paper before I go on.
Declaration of acceptance of
Okay. Now, the enjoyable part of the evening, when we get to present our outgoing mayor with your past mayor's badge set. There we go.
Just do that again, it's too quick.
So you think you need to get up and say that?
And also, don't sit down yet. To you, commemorate your years of office. Town Mayor, 2013-2016, Councillor John Shackleton.
Thank you.
It's a great pleasure to present you with that. And Susan, if you wouldn't mind coming up, please. This is for both of you. It's a great thanks to our Town Council for your many years of devoted service. Thank you very much. And Lee, I would love from us.
Oh, thanks so
Very much. Item 2 on tonight's agenda, notice of meeting.
No veterans, please.
Sorry, Councillor Haxby.
So, just before you take over, John has just committed his last act as mayor. I think it would be remiss of me, as probably the longest service councillor here, to give our thanks as town councillors to John. He's brought honour to the position, and even though he is a Wessie, he's forgiven because he has received many accolades from all the organisations within the town. I've not heard one bad word about John. We've had many mayors under me, and Marion and Ken, and it goes on. And I think John's up there amongst the best of them. He really has fought for Filey. He's really pushed Filey forward. And I personally would like to thank you, John and Sue, because Sue's been a stalwart mayoress. You really have. And as I say, on behalf of the town council, I'd like to thank you both. And you are forgiven for coming from the wrong side of the ooze, but nevertheless you are welcome now in Filey. And I'd just like to say welcome to Sue to take your place. And as she said, they are big shoes to fill, but nevertheless I'm sure some can do it. But thanks to John and Sue for all your work over the past 3 years. It's been a long stint, but you've done an absolutely fabulous job. And I'd just like to put that on record on behalf of the council. Thank
you.
Right, and we'll go back to you two and notice the meeting. Move it. Thank you. Item 3, apologies. A, to know any apologies for absence, and B, to receive reasons for absence and acceptance thereof.
Councillor Kevin Wilkie, work commitment, is working away, and Councillor Mike Cockle, personal and holiday commitment.
We accept those apologies. Everybody?
Yeah.
Everybody in agreement? Very good.
Is that everyone?
Yes. I want to get used to that.
Well, you're alright, you just keep going. Item 4, declaration of interest. Members are reminded of the need to consider whether they have a disclosable pecuniary interest or a personal interest, as detailed in Appendix A and Appendix B of the Town Council's Code of Conduct, to declare on any items on this agenda. If so, the nature of the interest must be declared at the start of the meeting, and in addition, the attached form must be completed. Have there been any declarations of interest? Thank you very much. Item 5 on the agenda is the election of the Vice Chair stroke Deputy Mayor 2016-2017. To elect the Vice Chairman, Deputy Mayor for the above mentioned years, members are requested to complete a written proposal form for any nominations. Any proposed and seconded nominated councillors to give a short presentation to the members of the Town Council on how they will conduct the role and responsibilities of the Vice Chair of the Town Council, Deputy Mayor or Filey prior to any votes being taken. Are there any nominations?
2 nominations, Chairman. The first nomination is Councillor John Casey, proposed by Councillor Marion Wright and seconded by Councillor Jackie Holden-Banks. And the proposal is to nominate John Casey as Deputy Mayor. John would take on the role of Deputy Mayor very well. John always follows through with all tasks, talks to many parishioners, speaks very eloquently, is a member of lots of committees within the council. Also on the lines, and is always willing to take on extra tasks to help Filey. His wife is very supportive in all his roles. And the second nomination is for Councillor Richard Walker, and he has been proposed by Councillor John Shackleton and seconded by Councillor John Haxley. And the nomination is, I wish to propose Councillor Richard Walker as Vice Chairman Deputy Mayor for 2016-17.
Thank you very much. Are those members of the council willing to accept those proposals to stand for Deputy Mayor?
Yes.
Councillor Walker?
Yeah.
Right, thank you.
I need to say a few words.
You need to say a few words, or shall they have in the order that the proposals are given? Can they have the right to speak?
Yeah. More or less was written there, but I do agree that John, I think, would come into the role very well, and he's never worked shy at doing the practical sort of things as the role would require. He's very work shy at doing gardening, but he gets at me, so I'm getting him. But he's very good. He does talk to a lot of people in Filey, and a lot of people know him. And I think that he would bring a lot to the role and all the other things that I said on there, which I can't remember now. But there wasn't enough room on the bit of paper to go on anymore. So I think, it's somebody fresh, it's somebody new, and I think he deserves a chance to be able to show what he can do. Thank you.
Councillor Shackleton, would you like to say a few words? Or does Jackie wish to say anything?
Well, obviously I'm seconding John. I would just like to say that I think he's very proactive. I think he follows through with all his ideas. He's very committed, and on a personal level, as a new councillor, he has shown me the most support and given me information when and if I needed it. So I feel he would be very good for the role.
Councillor Shackleton?
Sure. Yeah. Well, we all remember Richard as his time as mayor. Like myself, he served a term of 3 years plus. He's been a well-respected mayor throughout the town and always a good ambassador for Filey. And also Richard is well known in the town. Unfortunately for Richard, he didn't get the time to enjoy his last position as deputy due to the illness of Councillor Cross at the time, who was the then mayor. Richard has sat on all 5 council committees, chairing both planning and property. His knowledge of the council is good. He knows how the council operates, and I believe him to be the perfect person to support our new mayor. He has the experience as a short time as deputy, but a long time as mayor. And I am happy to propose Councillor Walker as deputy mayor.
Councillor Walker, second, would you like to say anything?
I can only echo what John says. I would ask to nominate Richard, or second Richard, and it gave me great pleasure to do so. I just think that with yourself, Madam Mayor, being new to the post, it would be nice having some experience behind you, and I know Richard can provide that. I know he's very well respected within the town, as is John, don't get me wrong, but I was asked to propose second Richard, and I feel he would do an excellent job for Filey, and it does really give me great pleasure to second Richard.
Thank you very much. Now it's left to the vote for members by show of hands.
Shouldn't we say something ourselves?
Yes, sorry. I'm still a Councillor Casey, would you like to say something?
Thank you very much, yes. I was happy to hear the outgoing mayor say that everybody in this chamber deserves the chance to sit in that deputy's chair. Obviously that's something I haven't done. As you all know, I've been a councillor now for over 4 years, going on 5. And this time I've been actively involved in council committees, working parties, outside organisations, and of course the more medium task of doing the notice boards, the lighting, the memorial gardens and the bandstand, which isn't very good when you've got a bad leg like me. I'm also heavily involved with some of the main organisations within Filey, to name but a few: the Lions, the Safety Committee, Tourism, Festival, Chamber of Trade. And I feel that I do my fair share of work and show a great commitment to these and to anything else that I put my hand to. This commitment when taking on roles on behalf of the council is very important, not only as an ambassador for the council but also for myself. As you know, I stood as deputy mayor a few years ago and came a close step into our current mayor. I knew you were going to be mayor. Our current mayor, Councillor Susan Butterworth, who it had to be said did a sterling job as deputy. I feel that when I stood before I wasn't ready, but I am now ready for the challenges that being a deputy mayor brings. If I am successful, then I firmly believe that I can carry out the duties of deputy mayor in an efficient manner. My track record working within the community and with local organisations is there for all to see, and I feel I have a good rapport with large swathes of our Filey community, and I look forward to improving on this. It is for those reasons that I ask to be seriously considered for the position and hope that I can gain your vote. Thank you.
Councillor Walker, would you like to say a few words?
Yes, fellow councillors, I put my name forward for the position of Deputy Mayor. I take this position very seriously. My reasons for applying are working alongside the community for the good of Filey, caring for the community, both the elderly and the young, being able to listen to people and report back to the council when needed, supporting the mayor whenever necessary, being part of the community and being myself, promoting Filey through the role as deputy mayor, networking, meeting people in the borough. I would like to be given the opportunity to serve a term as deputy mayor. I have the full backing of my wife Jackie. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Councillor Walker. Now, voting will be by show of hands.
Members are voting, members are voting for either Councillor Casey or Councillor Walker. So it's a recorded vote, so we'll take Councillor Casey first, in alphabetical order.
So, the vote is for Councillor Casey to be the deputy mayor, vice chairman of this council. We have a show of hands.
Clear show of hands, please.
You got everybody?
Okay. And then
Can we have a vote for Councillor Walker, please? Can we have a clear show of hands?
One vote, Councillor Walker, 5 votes, and Councillor Casey has 4 votes. So Councillor Walker.
Thank you very much. Welcome, Councillor Walker, as vice chair. Welcome. Thank you very much. Here we go. Move that. Here we go. Right, thank you very much. Now we move on to election of members to committees of the Town Council. Members need to work from their individual lists of proposed members for council committees, which you've got circulated this evening. We'll take 6A, Finance and General Purposes Committee, which requires 6 members. I'm going to be ex officio.
Yeah.
Right. Councillor Walker will be ex officio on that one.
So we're oversubscribed, Chairman, on that one committee by one member. Is there anybody that would like to stand down for the committee?
Can't hear you, sorry.
We are subscribed on the Finance and General Purposes Committee. Top of the first page. You got that, Councillor Shaw?
It was there now, thank you.
Yeah. Finish sheet.
Yeah.
Right, okay. 603.
Yeah.
So we're oversubscribed on the Finance and General Purposes Committee. Is there any member that's put forward and wishes to stand down from that committee? Councillor Johnson. Thank you very much, Councillor Johnson.
So do members accept?
So we're all in favour of those members? Councillors Butterworth, Meek, Wilkie, Shackleton, Hatsby and Walker to be members of the Finance and General Purposes Committee.
Raise your hand.
Clear show of hands, please, if we're all in favour. Right, B, Planning Committee, up to 9 members. Town Mayor and Deputy Mayor plus 8 councillors. We are undersubscribed on this committee.
Well, on my sheet it says 8 councillors.
It says up to 9 on mine.
Yeah, Town Mayor or Deputy plus 8.
Oh.
Who will be the...
Oh, I see, that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Do you wish to sit on Planning Committee, Councillor Walker?
I'd rather do property,
Right, okay then. Well,
because I know that's oversubscribed.
we still need members on the Planning Committee.
Could do with 7 really,
We've only got 4 at the minute, Councillor Granville, Butterworth, Meek, Wilkie.
I'll go back on that, Chair.
Any others?
I don't know if it's sure.
So we're still right, aren't we?
We're still right on that committee. Anybody else wish to stand on planning?
That's fine.
Nobody else wishing to stand for planning?
Well, we can't operate without sufficient members.
Monday night meetings, 7 p.m.
I put myself forward to discover Filey, and that's on a Monday night. So they're both Monday night.
Perhaps not the same Monday night of the month.
I don't know. Yours on the Monday?
2 or 3 weeks.
There's the first Monday of every month.
It can fall.
Yeah, it can vary. Yeah, the next one is the first.
Yeah. As long as
you're
you,
in the States.
if I don't come, you'll know that so I'll go on.
You would?
Yeah.
Right.
Anyone else? That still gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. We could do with another councillor.
Can I just ask a question, please? I'd like to estimate, but is Councillor Cockrell not on anything? can't we put him on something if he's not here?
No, without his saying
No, we're not.
No one else? Shall we just have to remember that for now then? See how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, we'd have to bring that back to the full council if it's not working, and then all planning committee applications have to be considered by the full council. Okay.
Right, see, property committee, 6 members. You
We're oversubscribed.
We're oversubscribed on property.
Two oversubscribed is, which...
Councillor Walker's going to be ex-officio on that.
Right. Are there any members that would like to stand down on?
I'll stand down.
Stand down. Yeah,
Councillor
Diane.
Walker.
Is there anybody else that would like to stand down?
Still oversubscribed.
Yeah, I'll stand down as soon as I come on to planning.
Yeah, that's right.
Right then, so are we all in favour of the property committee now?
We're still down there, aren't we?
John Shackleton.
Yes.
I'll reinstate it.
Right, stay on.
Stay on that.
Oh, I've crossed you out.
I've crossed you out.
It's crossed you out now.
So the property committee at the moment is Councillor Shaw, Councillor Cockle, Councillor Hawley, Councillor Casey, Councillor Mate, Councillor Walker, Councillor Shackleton.
I mean, unless we can agree this, or you'd have to put it to the vote. You can't operate with two, number of members. It's got to be 6 members so that the property committee can't make a decision. The full council could overrule the property committee if necessary. With being 13 members on the council.
Perhaps we should put it to the vote then, Mayor's leaving.
You'll stand down, Councillor Hawley.
Councillor Hawley, stand down.
All right. Now, you're not going to change your mind, are you? I'm going to cross you out.
We will update the sheet.
Well, you will all get updated sheets, alright. So you won't be working from a scribbled out sheet, don't worry about it. So can we confirm then that the property committee consists of Councillor Shaw, Councillor Cockle, Councillor Casey, Councillor Mick, Councillor Shackleton and Councillor Walker?
Yes.
Is everybody in favour of that? Show of hands please. Thank you very much. D, Bandstand Management Committee, which is a subcommittee of the Property Committee. The present committee stands at, well, it will be Councillor Glanville will be off that, won't it? Because it's members of the Property Committee.
Yes, unfortunately, yes.
So the Bandstand Property Committee stands at Councillor Shaw, Councillor Casey, Councillor Mick.
Yes, I could do with another member on the bandstand. Of the property committee.
Can that be put in range?
Councillor Walker, anything?
Yes, I'm out of it.
Right.
Yeah, I've done.
So are we all in favour then of the Bandstand Management Committee consisting of Councillor Shaw, Councillor Casey, Councillor Mick, Councillor Walker? Show of hands please. Thank you very much. E, Staffing Committee.
Undersubscribed. There is one member. I need an extra member on staffing.
So at present standing on the Staffing Committee is Councillor Glanville, myself, Councillor Shaw, Councillor Hawley, Councillor Meek. Someone else to stand on staffing, please. Well, it looks like these are wonderful jobs on offer, doesn't it? There, tell me.
If I may just say, Chair, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've come off quite a few committees because I thought I'd give other councillors
A chance.
a chance to put the name forward and perhaps sit on some committees, particularly our new councillors. But obviously, that ploy has not worked. So I'd be quite happy to come back on staffing.
And staffing committee now will consist then of Councillor Glanville, myself, Councillor Shaw, Councillor Hall, Councillor Meek and Councillor Shackleton. Are we all happy with that?
Yes. Would you be ex officio?
I'll be ex officio. Right, strategic planning has to be referred until the chairs of other committees are elected. So we move now to item G, which is the appeal hearing panel. 3 members plus 2 substitutes. This is another undersubscribed.
We weren't quite sure. Councillor Glanville and Councillor Hoy were substitutes last time. Did you want to be substitutes again or on the panel?
On the panel?
Sorry?
On the panel.
On the panel, right. Right. So we need another 2 substitutes then. Councillor Hoy, do you want to be on the panel or not?
Yeah, well, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So another 2 substitutes.
Do we need, we need another councillor, don't we? Because we've only got 3 there. We need 3 panelists and 2 substitutes.
We've got 3 panels. We've got 3 2 substitutes.
You need 2 substitutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll be one, thank you. But it's not often that this is required from when it is quite unusual.
And Councillor Holden then.
Substitutes.
All in favour of that? Thank you very much. Right, and that's that. Council committee is concluded now. We move on to the working party, which is item 7 on the agenda. 7A, Primrose Fisher Working Party. 3 members. Are we all happy that Councillor Glanville, Councillor Butterworth and Councillor Meek continue as members of that working party? Thank you very much. B, the Emergency Plan Working Party. We're all okay with Councillor Glanville, myself, Councillor Shaw, Councillor Meek, Councillor Shackleton, Councillor Haxby and Councillor Walker. We're all happy with that? Thank you very much. Filey, Town Map and Guide. There are Councillor Shaw, Councillor Hawley, Councillor Wilkie, Councillor Casey.
We did have 5 on last year. I can remember 4.
As Vice Chair of that current committee, Councillor Casey, is 4 councillors okay, or would you prefer more?
Well, 4's okay, we've got, we have other members, don't we? I think we should be able to run with 4, unless somebody gets a dire need to be on it.
If you
It is
find
a very interesting committee, by the way.
if you find you need, you bring that back to council, will you?
No,
All happy with those members of the Map and Guide? Thank you very much. Item D is Filey Flood Working Group. We are undersubscribed on that one. We should have 3 members present. We've run on to
Yeah.
it's Councillor Glanville and Councillor Haxby. We're all happy to have those 2 members just on that working party. Thank you very much. Item E, Filey Decorative Lighting Scheme Working Party.
Yes, 5 members, okay.
5 members okay with Councillor Butterworth, Councillor Hawley, Councillor Wright, Councillor Casey and Councillor Holden Banks. Thank you very much. F, Yorkshire Day Working Party.
Yes, we did have 5. 3.
There's only 3. Councillor Wright, Councillor Casey, Councillor Holden Banks. Anybody else wish to join that working party?
Usually have the deputy mayor, because it's
Deputy Mayor.
their day really.
Usually
After
does walk Yorkshire Day Working Party. Feeling they will be no doubt called on to perform that day.
the mayor of Yorkshire Day.
The mayor's
out of town.
Alright.
Are we all happy with the working party? Thank you very much. G, Town Centre Working Party, minimum of 4 members. we've got 3, myself, Councillor Hawley, Councillor Casey, anybody else who wishes to join that working party?
It's the new committee, it must be alteration.
And they haven't met.
Not yet. We have working
Well,
party.
I had it put down, it's never been to a meeting.
Are we happy to accept the 3 that are there? Thank you very much. Item 8 on the agenda, election of representatives from outside groups and organisations. We've all got the attached sheet. Do we need to go through this one by one? You know, I'm going to take it a break.
I think you just need to go through the, definitely the allotments will change for the president.
Right, allotment and garden association.
And the town mayor is the president,
I'll come off that. I'll come off that.
Well, we still need a council representative unless,
Oh, right. Well, I mean, I don't...
you would like to stay on that.
Yeah.
You'd like to come on.
Okay, thank you very much. 2, bowling club. 2 representatives from the Council Shackleton. We're all happy with that? Community Police and Action Group. Councillor Hawley, Councillor Meek. Anybody else wishing to join the CAP group?
How do they meet? They night, Dave?
Once a quarter. Once a quarter. Or a night meeting, usually is it a Wednesday
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night, once.
Wednesday night.
Not in the trade night.
Well, it could work. If it's the first Wednesday in the month, it will be, won't it? That's when you'll meet.
Shall we stick with the 2 that we've got at the minute then?
Yes.
Only Persons Club, Councillor Shaw, Councillor Shackleton. Same. Filey District Safety Committee, Councillor Busnell, Councillor Casey, Councillor Meek, Councillor Wilkie. Anybody else want to join the Safety Committee? Filey Coastal Issues Group, Councillor Walker.
Yeah.
Filey Bay Initiative, myself. I'm happy to do that. Chamber of Trade, Councillor Casey. Everyone happy?
Yep.
Festival of Filey, Councillor Wright. Everyone happy with that one? Do you need another member
Well,
on
I've always asked for 2, but we've only ever had 1 turn up, so we'll be no different.
I'll go on
that?
it.
Councillor Casey. Thank you very much, Councillor Casey. Filey and Bloom. Councillor Casey, Councillor Wright.
Sorry, I apologise for that. I was thinking of Blue. No, 2 have turned up for the festival. I apologise.
No need, no offence taken on it.
Very good, thank you.
Are you happy with 2 on Bloom, Councillor Wright?
Yes, yes.
Well, I do apologise for never turning up because I've never received any agendas from
Yes, you did.
only 2 in the year, and I've attended 1 meeting and apologised for 1. That's how you do. Filey Community Sports Club. Councillor Wilkie, still Executive Board Member. We all happy?
Yes.
Filey Fishermen's Charity. Councillor Glanville, Councillor Shackleton. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Filey Museum, Councillor Meek, Councillor Walker. Discover Filey Development Trust, Councillor Holden Banks.
Oh, definitely.
Quick, we're all in favour of that one. Hardy Users Group, Cobble Land, it's now calling it Cobble Landing Users Group. That's Councillor Haxley, all happy with that? Filey Tourism Association, Councillor Hawley, Councillor Casey, happy with that? And YLCA, Councillor Busnell, Councillor Walker,
Yeah.
happy with that? We usually have 4 members on that, only 2 votes. Any members can attend a YLCA meeting. So you're all happy with that then? I see now why you always have a glass of water up here. Right, item 9 on the agenda, to appoint the Health and Safety Risk Advisor. Consider the appointment of the Health and Safety Risk Advisor to the Council.
I think it's he's wanting to stand down, but he's very kindly offered to mentor a new volunteer, and Councillor Case is going to speak in a moment. But I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank him on behalf of the staff and the council for everything he's done. I'm sure we'll be thanking him again shortly. Thank you for staying on as a mentor. Councillor Case.
Yes, I realised that this issue was coming up, so a chap called Ray Wilkinson, who recently was a final line, did the health and safety for them. He also does it as a English word, and I've been trying to convince him to volunteer for quite a while, but his wife will never let him while he had a Lions commitment. They both now resigned from the Lions, and he's decided that he would like to be considered to be mentored by Ken for the role, and I think he'd be very, very able. He's done an excellent job with the Lions on the last 2 or 3 years, and I think he'd be an asset to the council.
Well, thank you very much, Councillor Case, for your input into that. Obviously, your persuading powers were at work.
It will be
Our members in agreement with that. And I would like to add my thanks to Mr. Leasley for continuing. Would you like to speak? Yes, Councillor Leasley. Members standing orders then, and ex-Councillor Leasley would like to speak.
Right, thank you very much everyone. Thank you, Madam Mayor. For the last 3 or 4 years, when the town has come to be re-elected, I've said, well, just 1 more year. But the time really has come now for me to stand back from frontline responsibility. Now, I am quite prepared to watch, to see things tick over until a new candidate is in place. And also to work with them, show them what system. And in time, of course, it will be up to them if they want to change anything. However, should that appointment not come about, I'm still quite prepared to train anybody who would like to take on that responsibility. Now, after saying that, I will still be in the background, basically as a second opinion, if you like. So I won't be too far away. So if you walk in the office, you'd still see me sat there.
You say get out.
Because I'm just, sorting things out a little bit. But that's the situation at the moment with me. This last few months have been quite horrendous. And so I do know the time has come after nearly, I think, about 18 years. Thank you all very much. Health and safety is not an easy thing to get across, as this chamber has witnessed a few times. But again, I enjoy every minute of it. Thank you all very much.
I'd like to we do appreciate your input and your continued input. It's invaluable because it is a minefield to negotiate and often safety. Thank you very much for that. Right, item reinstates anyone. Sorry, I shall need all that. Right, item 10, signatures for cheques to appoint signatories to all town council payments consisting of signatures is myself and Councillor Walker as Town Mayor, Chairman and Vice Chair, Deputy Mayor. 2 is the Town Clerk and the Deputy Town Clerk. 3 is the Chairman of F&GP or 1 of or 2 named councillors. So those named councillors at the minute are
Councillor Haxby and Councillor Cockle.
I can't speak to Councillor Costello, but Councillor Haxby, are you happy to continue as a signatory? Do all members accept those people as signatories?
Not, I can't vote to
We can't.
You can't vote for councillor.
So Councillor Haxby,
yes.
Okay.
We won't know until who is the chair of the finance committee, so Rachel. But if we need another name signature, I'll bring that back to Vice Council.
You put me down if you want. As the second council.
Well, nobody would like,
Pardon?
prefer to nominate Councillor Meek as second signatory.
We're happy to do that.
I'll nominate councillor Nick.
Second.
Seconded by Councillor Haxby. Proposed, carried, unanimously.
So Councillor Cockle will not be a signatory. No.
Thank you. Right, that's no more items on the agenda, other than to say thank you very much for your confidence in me to sit in this chair. Do you wish to say something?
Yes, can Councillor Shackleton explain how he received the badge on his left-hand lapel last Friday evening from the Rotary Club?
Oh, Councillor Shackleton, please explain yourself.
No, not really. I'm quite a humble chap, and I'd rather council walk it than
Councillor Walker, you have to explain it then.
Right. Well, at the meeting, at the dinner on Friday evening, it was a surprise to a lot of people that this happened. It's a Rotary presentation. Is it silver, John? Is it a silver one?
Gold.
Pardon?
Gold.
It's a gold one, one of the top ones, for duties provided to the town of Filey and to the people of Filey, and for these deeds as mayor. And they presented this, and it isn't often it's presented, isn't this one, at all. It's very rare it's presented. And he received this, and, well, so was in tears, to be honest, because they didn't know a thing about it. That he just turned on him with the president, and it said it's John Shackleton. And I've never seen him call up before, but he did, and he was absolutely godstruck. He hadn't a clue what to say for once. He didn't. And I think he really does deserve that. He really does. And for a Rotary Club to do that to him, it is a big honour. It really is. It's signed by, his documents are signed by the district chair and the president of the international one as well, you know. And this isn't very often happened. There isn't many people about that get that.
Thank you very much, Councillor Walker. Councillor Meek.
Could I ask the Vice Chair, how often, where's he get it?
How often does it wet?
Right. Thank you very much. Before I close this meeting, I would like you to invite you all to join me for a drink. Shan. Thank you very much.
We'll be there before you.
I hope you've already set the tab up.